I'd like to share Chidush on this week's Parsha, Parshas Tavo. The beginning of the Parsha is speaking about the mitzvah of Bikurim. The mitzvah of Bikurim is related to each and every Jew that owns a land, his land, in the promised land, in the Holy Land. If he has the merit to have one of the 7 speeches, which is the Chita, Sorah, and all the 7, he's the one that goes to the Beis HaMikdash after the 4th year, and he brings the first fruit after the 4th year, and he puts it in a basket, and he goes to Jerusalem, and he thanks Hashem and he lifts it up, and the Kohen picks up his hands and puts it on, and he brings it into the Beis HaMikdash in front of the Kohen, and he thanks Hashem what Hashem gave him. But it's brought down that when you do the vidui ma'aseh, the vidui of Bikurim, it says, "V'anita v'amarta lifnei Hashem." You have to say loud and clear. What are you supposed to say loud and clear? That Hashem the Almighty, we have to say about our history that we had with Avram, our fathers. Yaakov Avinu had a fight, had to relate also to Lavan. And then we Jewish people went to Egypt. And then we went out of Egypt. And then we got the Holy Land. And then we got this piece of land. And from that, we're able to zoche, to raise the trees. And now we have this fruit that we have. So the explanation is, why do we have to speak about our history? Why? So to tell you, a man has to, in order to appreciate what you got, you also have to remember, you're not on your own. Nothing is on your own. Everything has its history in back of it. Nothing stays on its own. A blessing of a fruit that a man has, how did he get this fruit? From your land. How did he get the land? From HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that promised our fathers. Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, one after another, 2, we got it. We went out of Egypt, the whole story. It doesn't just come by itself. Nobody is raised on his own. No Jew is on his own. You have your parents, you have your grandparents. It goes on and on and on. And the Torah is giving to us. And the holidays were giving to us. And the Shabbos was giving to us. And when we get the holidays, we have to thank Hashem, that we have the merit to celebrate them. And every holiday has its blessing. Now, we have a fruit. The fruits of Eretz Israel has vitamins and minerals, crunchy colors, energy to be strong and healthy to serve Hashem. And then the blessings are different. When we say the blessing, we say, we praise Eretz Israel, al haaretz v'al perotea, on the land and its fruits. The fruits of Eretz Israel is holy. When it comes to Shemitah, for an example, you can't take them outside from Israel. There's all different laws about it. So what do we learn from this? When a man has a blessing, he also has to see where the blessing comes and where the blessing is going. And now that in this state of moment that he has that blessing, don't forget, you have a history. Nothing comes by its own. And that helps us to connect ourselves to Hashem. Thank you, Hashem, that you gave us this mitzvah to realize that we have to remember not to forget you, Hashem, because this is an opportunity to come close to Hashem and to remember there's a history. We're coming from somewhere. Anything that happens, it's either from your parents' merit, your grandparents, and our fathers. There's always a history before it starts something. Good Shabbos.